Today we're going to make some of my tartar sauce. This is the way I make it. It is tartar sauce. I use mayonnaise. Now here I've got approximately, I'd say a little better than half a cup of mayonnaise, maybe a little more than that. I don't measure things too often, I just kind of guess at it. I'm now taking some dill pickle relish, okay, and I'm going to grab an ample amount, and along with it, mind you, you're not only getting just the relish, you're also getting some of the pickle juice, which you put in here, okay, and start to mix around a little bit. Basically, you've already got tartar sauce. I like to add a little bit of flavor to mine, and if I don't think I have enough of something, I'll go back and I'll add a little bit more. But that looks like I've got pretty much enough relish in here. I do like the dill relish rather than the sweet relish. That's my choice. Now, I start with some of my spices. One of my secret ingredients is celery salt. I put some celery salt in. Again, I don't measure. I just shake it in enough that I feel comfortable with. When I get done, I stop. I add just a wee bit of garlic salt. Okay, a shake or so. It isn't a lot. A little parsley. Okay, which I usually take the parsley, put it out in my hand. Okay, and I take it and grind it up, just using my thumb, okay, so that it's loose, and it's just a shake or two, probably not even a quarter of a teaspoon. And I also used some seasoning salt. Now the seasoning salt is optional. It isn't an absolute necessity, but it has some taste to it that other things don't. And I bought this it's just a seasoned salt. It's nothing special. And I shake a little of that in. Again, not a whole lot. I don't measure. I just put in a couple of shakes, and then I start to blend. Okay. Now this is one of the most important things about making any kind of a sauce or gravy is blending. Okay. You can put all this stuff in, but if it doesn't get evenly distributed, you don't get even flavor. So you have to blend it. Now, as you have been doing this, you've already got a little of the dill pickle vinegar in it. But now we're also going to add a little apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar just adds that little bit of tang to it. You can use white vinegar if you choose. You can also use balsamic vinegar or red wine vinegar, as long as you put a little bit of vinegar in. And you saw I didn't add much, just a trickle in there. The reason is because I don't want it too thin. This does thin it out pretty good. So you want to keep it reasonably thick. And again, you go back and you blend. Okay, keep turning it over in the bowl. When you get done blending and turning it, and you can do this with a spoon or a spatula, it doesn't matter what you do, whatever's comfortable for you. I just happen to have the spatula because I was at the bottom of my mayonnaise jar and had to get the last of it. Now this is not a lot. This is only enough for a few servings. Mind you, this makes a great dip for French fries as well. Trust me on this, I know it doesn't sound that tasty. First time I heard about that, I didn't think it would either, but it is delicious. It's a great place to dip your French fries. Works great as tartar sauce, burger sauce. You can do pretty much anything with it. Now you see how loose and liquid it is. It does thin it out considerably. So you have to use some caution when you're putting vinegar into it. Just a trickle. Don't put too much in, or it's going to be so thin you can't do anything with it. Just maybe a quarter of a teaspoonful. It's just enough to make that taste. You've already got vinegar in from this. you're also adding a little bit of the apple cider vinegar, which is what I prefer, and it gives you a little better, a little stronger vinegar flavor. That's how I make my tartar sauce, and that's how you do it.